Nice. Yeah. Woo! I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Yeah. Woo! I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Yeah. Screaming out, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Yeah. Woo! I'm so lucky. And that was I'm So Lucky by Sam Rubin.
Is that song fun?
Dude, I love that song so much.
It's really simple. There's like 6 chords.
It goes.
That song is a fake tambourine sound.
Are you gonna pull it up?
What?
You can pull up the song. Are you ready to go?
Boom, ching, 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 ching. And then like ching, ching, ching with the fake tambourine.
Yes.
That's so tough.
How'd you think of that one, or just kind of happened?
I was just clicking through sounds. I was just clicking through sounds. I was just like, that was part of this part. I'll just use it. Yeah, I already blackberries.
Am I gonna carry him?
Yeah, because I have my raspberries.
Oh yeah.
You ready? I have my
ready.
apparat.
Oh wait, yeah, that's actually one of my questions. Show me your pockets.
Show me my pockets right now?
I want your pockets right now. That was one of my questions. Well, raspberries, we'll talk about that. On your lunchbox.
Right pocket. iPhone.
Okay.
Earbuds. That's all I ever carry in my right pocket. Everything else was in the left. Left pocket. Wallet. Beat up wallet. I need a new wallet.
How old's your wallet?
I think it was like 2017, 2018-ish.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm coming up.
Keys. Keys tour.
Absolutely, let's go.
My bike lock. My parents' house.
Nice.
Front door of my house. Literally don't know what this key is for. The landlord just gave it to me and it doesn't lock anything.
Mailbox? Well, I guess you wouldn't need that.
Nope, and then this is the key to my apartment. And then my camera.
Apparat. And how many rolls have you shot on it? As of July 30th? When this is being recorded?
I shot the Metropolis roll you gifted me. That was the first. Then I shot the Sunkissed roll that I bought. Then I shot the normal color 92 roll. Then I shot the expired Fujifilm roll that I bought in 2019 or 2018, like it expired 6 years ago.
Where did you get it at? Do you remember? Or was it a friend?
No, I bought that roll at the CVS in Athens on Court Street. In a 3-pack. And then and I'm shooting this roll right now. What do I have in right now? What was it? Oh, Metropolis again.
Classic. Yeah, I'm glad you took that out.
Second Metropolis roll.
Are you ready to walk?
Yep. Are you?
Yep, I'm ready.
You want? What do you mean? You want me to go first? Which one?
Yeah, I want to interview you first.
Okay.
We already got the shit started, pretty much.
Yeah. Raspberry news are really good.
Oh my god, I could have took the one from my dad's garden. Oh shit.
Oh, what the heck? Watch yourself.
Dude, yeah. Oh god, it was worse than it was last time. What do you think an ideal day in your life looks like right now?
Ideal day of my life.
Yep, ideal.
Like if I'm by myself, like I can't hang out with you.
Yeah. And you can even, well, you can include, like, let's say you're hanging out with, like, friends or something, or me, or whatever.
Okay, then my ideal day would be wake up and hang out with Cassie McCoy. No, like a serious answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be serious and answer.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know what your ideal day is like.
Wake up, shower, eat eggs and turkey bacon,
Oh, yeah.
make some music, eat something else, go on a bike ride, go to Tram's Kitchen. And I guess as of lately, I'd go home and watch a movie.
Yeah, so what was the last movie you watched?
I Love Dogs, the Wes Anderson movie.
Right.
I thought it was his third best.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Grand Budapest Hotel and Asteroid City are like, depending on the day, those are 1 and 2. Like either that's 1 and that's 2, or like, you know.
Absolutely.
But then Isle of Dogs is like hard number 3.
Do you think he works better with animation or live?
I mean, doesn't he only have the 2 animated movies, like that and Fantastic Mr. Fox?
I think there was a third one, but I don't remember.
I thought it was just that and Fantastic. Because Fantastic Mr. Fox was good.
I love it.
I mean, I saw it when I was a little kid, and I saw it like fairly. I saw it probably like 8 years ago. Again, I mean, yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I gave that movie a 4 out of 5 or 4.5 stars on Letterboxd.
That's really good. Do you think your rating system's harsh?
No, I don't know. I mean, if it's, I don't know how other people do it.
Right.
If it's above a 2.5, I like it. If it's below a 2.5, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a 2.5, it's mid. Like, I don't know how else people do it.
Some people can get really harsh, like they're very like, I don't know. I guess it's more of like an intuition kind of thing, and everyone's different, but some people will take even like, I don't know, they'll get way too much inspiration from like, let's say like Pitchfork. I'm just thinking of like music stuff at least, but the berries.
Want some more?
Yeah, for sure.
Get active with them. Cause I'm hogging.
You're all a little bit.
You have all the blackberries. I'll have a couple blackberries.
We'll do that. So, that's amazing. So you've been shooting film a lot. How do you think that's been like affecting your life right now?
I don't know. It gets me out of the house more. But for a minute, I was only leaving the house
Right.
to like go do something. Because I wasn't having to go on walks as much as like I've been going to the gym more and riding bikes more.
Yeah.
But now I'm like walking more for fun.
I mean, you love being outside, and
I'm
that's like
stepping that shit.
in that. Oh, I didn't.
Alright.
That's an essential part of your life.
I don't know. I always like taking photos. I used to take my DSLR a lot around in high school.
What'd you shoot?
Bullshit. I don't know what else. I used to go to the ski resort.
Oh,
I would see
shit.
people going off the ski jumps. I don't know what happened to all those photos. They're probably on my old laptop, my old laptop.
Yeah. Do you still have it or no?
No. Lost. Well, that laptop might be at my parents' house. I don't really know, actually.
When it comes to shooting film, how do you think the process of like only having 36 photos just affects like not only like your shooting style, just having that limitation, but just like your mental attitude in general when it comes to art?
I think, if I'm being honest, I think that 36 photos is kind of like stupid. In the sense that like people take that too seriously. I don't know. How many photos have I shot on this roll today?
I think you got like 20 something.
I shot 27, yeah. I shot 27 already. And it's like, I don't really give a shit. I don't remember what any of them are. I'm just snapping. I shot, every time I shoot a roll so far, it's been like in a 2-hour period.
Do you think people take that medium a little bit too seriously sometimes? Film?
I think they can do what they want. But I think, for me personally, I think it's funny to just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna shoot the whole roll whenever. I'm gonna spend the money on whatever to get it scanned, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I think it's kind of funny to have that attitude, just be like, haha.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow through the whole roll.
You'll blow through it.
Because like, they're gonna be good. I'm gonna get like 4 good ones.
Yes, that's guaranteed.
And I'm gonna get like 20 ones that are solid, and then I'm gonna get like maybe 5 bad ones. But it's like, I don't know, I'd rather just burn through a bunch of rolls. I have 5 rolls sitting at home. What am I supposed to do, not shoot?
Do you have any advice for people who are like getting back into film as you're getting back into film? Or even just anyone's just starting out?
I guess that, just don't stop shooting.
Don't stop.
Keep shooting.
You think that's applicable? You wanna go this way?
Yeah.
You think that's applicable to like any kind of art?
Well, yeah,
Just don't
because at a
stop?
certain point, no. So when you're bad, say that you're bad at art, you like you need to be keeping the quantity up to get better. Because like the more you make art when you're bad, the better it's gonna get. But at a certain point, I think you hit a threshold where it's like the art is good enough. So all that matters is just like you keep on pumping out the quality or the quantity. I mean,
Absolutely.
if the art is good enough, every time I make art, it's gonna be good enough to be like, you know, like, what am I trying to say? You know what I mean? It's like, it
Yes.
fits in with like the art landscape.
Yes.
I'm not doing anything that's like completely fucking awful. So I might as well just keep the quantity up and just keep on making as much as possible because I know it's all gonna be good. It's all
Absolutely.
passable. Like once you get to the point where all your art is passable, it's just like you're only holding yourself back by not keeping the quantity up. So I don't know.
No, it's good.
You gotta keep the quantity up.
If you go anywhere right now and you take your apparat, it's like, the main basis of this trip is to take photos, solely photos. Where are you going right now? Drop of the hat.
Probably somewhere I could hike deep into the woods. I want to do the, what's that trail called? The Teton Crest Trail
Where's that?
in Wyoming, by Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Teton Crest Trail. I've never done it. It would be awesome though.
What's your favorite hiking trip you've been on?
The most memorable hiking trip I've been on was doing the one loop at Oil Creek State Park with my dad, and I was a little kid.
Aw.
I mean, I wasn't like I was like 15, but like.
That's still kid. You can't drive.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a fun one. I like the Oil Creek Trail. It has like little like shelters, but it's like 3 walled. Like it's like exposed to the elements. So you can still set up your tent in there, but it's like a guaranteed dry tent.
Yeah.
And you can build a fire outside, and the fire kind of like projects heat in.
Right.
It's a nice little setup. I need to go back out there. It's been a minute. I keep wanting to go fly fishing out there because it's like from Pittsburgh. It's only like what, like an hour and a half, roughly.
It's not bad.
Something like that. I don't know.
It's cool that you went like so young too.
Well, my dad had been going there for a minute. He likes that trail, so it's like, it just sort of made sense.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think your favorite body of water is? Not like a specific name, but like, is it a creek, lake, ocean?
Oh, I see. Not the ocean. Ocean's scary as fuck. It would be probably river.
That's a good one. When was the last time you were in a river?
I was in a river.
Yes.
When I was fishing with Oliver.
Oh yeah.
We went, we were in Ohio Pile. I heard the name of the stream. I think it was Meadow Creek, Little Meadow Creek. It was one of those ones in Ohio Pile.
Ohio Pile.
You ever been?
No. You want to take me
you.
sometime?
Yeah, I gotta take you.
I love
of course. Ohio Pile, it's like a funny little town because it's like, it's super touristy. And it's only based on like, I mean, fly fishing, whitewater rafting, mountain biking, hiking, camping. Also the Frank Lloyd Wright Falling Water House is right around the corner.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, the town is just like a little tourist town. Every single store is like a mountain biking shop, a fishing shop, a place to rent kayaks.
Yes.
It's like
Bar Harbor, Maine vibes.
I don't know, I've never been, but like,
That's
yeah.
what it is, for sure.
Yeah. I don't feel like anyone actually lives in Ohio Pile. It's just like a bunch of like little shops. It's for like the sake of like keeping the tourism industry going.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they keep that city alive, you know what I mean, for sure. So what's the best trip you've ever been on when it regards to like making art? It could be the most productive one, or it could just be your favorite. It doesn't have to be whatever.
I don't know. Best trip making art. I haven't made good art on many trips. I mean, I'd probably when I went and hung out with Flip Phone Shotty in Tennessee.
Totally.
That could be up there. Because we didn't even make a single song together. But we spent like a couple days just hanging out.
That's all you need.
Like the first time we hung out in person.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I drove to Tennessee. I drove like 8 hours from Athens.
There's an Athens drive.
I booked a hotel in Clarksville, Tennessee, where he's from.
Shit.
He said I was the first person to ever come out and like come to his city.
Oh, he always would come out to people?
He would always go out to Nashville to meet people. Or he would, when he lived in Atlanta for like a couple months, he would just like hang out with people in Atlanta. But he said no one had ever come out to Clarksville to see him.
With dedication.
I was like, I got nothing to do. And like, he had no car at the time.
This was the first time you ever went to Tennessee? Or?
Me? The first time I ever went? No. I went to Tennessee in middle school because my mom ran the National Marathon.
That's right, she did run a lot. Boston, you said.
She did the Boston Marathon twice. Yeah.
When it comes to Flip Phone Shotty, you said like he's one of your favorite people to like make art with. Why is that?
Because we trust each other.
Yeah.
and he's fun, and he'll like he actually listens to my advice on stuff,
Yeah.
and he's like I don't know, he's just like good about stuff like that.
For sure.
He needs to drop more, but I get it with like life shit.
Yeah, he's definitely a busy person.
I mean, he has a kid now.
Yeah, and you're a busy person too. How do you juggle? What's your advice for juggling?
Oh, I don't. I can't. I try to do a bunch of things at once, and I then neglect some stuff, and I panic. And I'm like, oh no, I gotta catch up on something else. And then by the time I catch up on that, I'm neglecting something else. And it's like, oh no, I gotta catch up on that.
It's constant.
I don't actually juggle. I'm just like always panicking, just like doing whatever needs to be done, like the most. You know what I mean? Like whichever position I'm in, like there's always something else I want to do. So it's like, fuck, I'm forgetting to do this. Fuck, I haven't made beats in 3 days. Fuck, I haven't played the guitar in 2 months. I'm constantly just doing that like every day.
But you still make it work though.
I guess, but I just feel like I'm behind. I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not locked in on any of them. I'm just like panicking, trying to like, I gotta do it all.
You don't have to. I mean, you try out a lot. And even just like switching like mediums is so important. Like, I guess not to like go on a spiel about it really quick, but it's like, you know, if you just do like one thing and then say it's just not working, or you're just hitting like a really bad like a wall with it, and you just get super depressed. It's like, bro, you have nothing else to not even fall back on, but nothing else that's gonna excite you.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that you do a lot of different things, and that you're always trying like new mediums, and that you appreciate a lot of art. Tell me about like that architecture, that sculptor guy you were just talking about. Just like those like main,
right?
Yeah, like tell me about just like that, like your interest in just like kind of like physical buildings or like sculptures. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I don't know much about Frank Lloyd Wright. Only just what I've heard. My interest in sculptures and buildings.
Yeah, just like that very physical practice.
I mean, we all have to go in buildings every day.
Yes.
And the fact that someone has to like design them, like that's pretty cool. The fact that like I just like how things are designed. I don't know.
Let's see. Let's talk about bullet shoot day.
You shot that video?
Yeah. That was one of my favorite like ever moments creating. Maybe the most important in my life.
That video was funny.
Remember?
What do I remember from that day?
Yeah. And how do you feel about that video now that it's been almost like over 2 years and we've made like so much stuff together now?
I mean,
Sorry.
I feel like it's a good video, but we've done so many better ones since then.
Yeah.
No, at the time, I remember it was funny because we had talked about shooting like a couple days before, and we were like, we gotta wait for a day where it snows.
Oh, dude, it was so icy.
Do you remember we were like, we really have to wait? And I remember it was like a Wednesday, and I woke up and you had already texted me, and you're like, we gotta just shoot today. And I was like, all right.
Said it. I don't remember.
You said something like that. Yeah, I don't know exactly how you said it, but it was like, today's a perfect day. And I was like, yep, let's do it.
Yeah.
And I remember like,
Our first time hanging out, by the way.
I didn't even like, I was living with my parents. I didn't even like tell them what I was doing. I was just like, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Maybe they weren't even home or something. Like I just like dipped. And I was like, all right. I shot this video and I came back. And I don't remember telling anyone that I shot the video.
Yeah.
But I think that was funny to think
It's
about.
hilarious. Yeah, it really moves like that.
You gave me that Pokemon card.
What? Yeah,
It was a
Pikachu,
Pikachu. I
right?
still have it in my junk bin under my bed.
Sweet.
Where I keep all my random shit.
Yeah, a lot of random stuff. Oh my gosh. Swole's sunglasses in there. batteries.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had those.
Hell yeah. You stole my sunglasses that I left in the car.
Yeah, I want those back, by the way. I genuinely want you to give me those sunglasses back. I wear them all the time.
What
You
if I
don't even
gave
wear
that?
them.
What if I gave you that for Christmas?
That'd be a great present. That'd be great.
That would be
I'd still
good.
let you borrow them if you gave them back to me, but I want to borrow them again.
What's your favorite tarot card right now?
I don't remember any of them.
Remember the one you just pulled? I feel like that one's kind of like really...
What was it? I can't read that.
Chariot.
The Chariot. I don't have any recollection of pulling that.
Do you like...
Oh shit, I tried to pull one on my birthday.
Oh shit, that
Remember I
wasn't
pulled
good.
one on the day before my birthday?
Oh, what did you pull again? Was it strength or chariot?
No,
or-
it was the Chariot the day before my birthday.
Which makes sense.
And then on my birthday I forgot to pull one.
So good.
So I don't know what this year's gonna do for me.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Could be anything.
Could be the tower. Could be anything like that.
What's your favorite tarot card?
Hanged Man. You want to go now?
I can.
I'll go back if I missed any, but I feel it's pretty
I
good.
got a list.
You got a lot.
I got a bad berry. That one was not good.
You want another one? This one looks a little bit more promising.
No, let me pick one. Let me pull up my list of questions.
I got you.
While I'm waiting, give me your list of favorite berries.
Okay. Number one, honestly, is gotta be blackberry.
Yep.
2, blueberry. Easy.
Yep.
We're doing top 3 because 3 is my favorite number. 3?
How do I zoom on this, by the way? What's the zoom?
Oh, just God. Go.
W&T?
Yep. Blackberries, blueberries. Honestly, 3 might have to be raspberries then. Because I just like, I would love to say strawberry, but in a perfect world it's just not working.
Yeah.
It's just kind of overrated.
Yeah. Alright, I got my list of questions pulled up.
Alright, let's go.
You ready? Alright, talk about photography.
Anything about it?
Go. This is on the list. I'm just I'm on purpose.
I started taking it. I started like shooting. I'd say back at this really like important moment back in like 2022. I don't know. I was just really fucking depressed, and I was just in college and just like wasn't working for me. I don't know. School's fine, but I was just so depressed. I was living on my own, like for myself. My room was a fucking mess. I was just hanging around the really like wrong people. I was just smoking a lot. I just was just like binging so bad, all this bullshit. And then I just went to this random show at Euro Gyro, and I just took like my DSLR, and I shot this one band that I really liked at the time, Love Femmes Hotel, and I was just like, oh my god. I remember like making a voice message to myself on my phone, and I definitely still have it. And I was like, I need to do this. This is it. This is what I want to do on a document. I meant to document. And then, as we talked about before, like the bullet day, that's when I knew I had to go all in on anything visual. I never really thought I would be meant for that, though. I mean, I always like drawing as a kid or whatever, but I never thought photography would be the thing. And like videography would be the thing. Cool. But that's really it, like, at least with the backstories now. It's just like a daily thing in my life. Whether I'm editing photos, talking to people about like shoots I want to do, getting inspired, writing things down, going on the camera with a photo walk, taking random photos on the apparat. That's just it now. It's just every day. It's fucking awesome.
Yup. That's life.
That is.
You ready for another question?
I'm ready. Hit me. You want another one?
Yeah.
These shits are really good. Those
I
raspberries.
got a really bad one at the start.
Redemption?
All the other ones I've gotten have been better. When you first started shooting on film, what film stock were you buying? What was like your default first ever?
Fuji. And any expired that was cheap because I was broke as fuck in college that I could get my hands on. So I would go to this really shitty camera lab in Kent. No music. All like old men. They would never let a woman work there. I hate to be that person, but like, bro, they treated me like I was fucking stupid. And I remember the first time I ever got like accepted into any exhibit, I told them and they were like, what? They were like really shocked. I'm like, but fuck. Never went back since, but they did give me a lot of good expired film. They would always like give me like half off, so I kind of just started there. And then I fell in love with the lomography stocks. My friend Emma Lammermeyer, who is honestly a woman I really am inspired by. in college. She did a lot of shoots for our fashion magazine in college. And I was just like, oh my god, I love her style so much. And she was like, yeah, you gotta like get on this lomography shit. Like, they sell it at the art store. And I tried out like 100, I tried out the 400 by them. And then they started like dropping new stocks, and then that like same summer they dropped 92, and I was like, fuck, I really like this stock. And then it kind of just like really went like from that was like in 2023. And then they dropped a warm tone version called Lomochrome 92 Sunkissed. I've been obsessed ever since. It's like the main one. I probably buy like 90% of my film is that. But it's cool that it started on expired, because I feel like the Sunkissed low-key has like that essence of that expiredness when it comes to like the warmth. And I think it's really cool, like the process. Like, I've never been a person to like put film in my fridge or like store it properly, so I feel like all my film like gets a little bit mugged up, because I would just like leave it in like my car. It's like blistering fucking hot on like a summer, or like just I definitely like have been like careless with my film. Let me so honest.
You sold the smash in the window. That could be you.
Fuck, Alaska.
That could be you.
They got it all the way from Alaska from here? Who's doing that? I've got some really cool plates, Alaska. I saw a little bear on it.
What's your top 3 favorite films right now to buy and use?
Lomo, 92 Sunkissed. Let's see, my second, I would probably say Metropolis.
No way.
I've really grown to love that stock. And then 3, honestly, I love the new classic color. I think it's really solid. Honorable mention, if like Lomo isn't available though, Fuji 400. Oh, but if we're black, fuck, I forgot we were talking about black and white. Dude, Cinestill XX. Come on, it's the most crisp fucking
No, let's go this way.
For sure.
Let's go this way.
It looks really good on the apparat too, because of the vignette. Yo. Alright, we're good.
What the hell is that guy doing? If we go this way, we can walk in the street. That's what I want. Street walking.
That's what I want too. Want one?
No, I'm chilling. I just ate all those raspberries.
Cool.
What's what I have to ask you? What's your least favorite film stock to buy? And I have a follow-up question for that, so don't go on too much of a tangent.
Portra 400.
Why is it your least favorite?
It's overrated. I
In
think
what sense?
the colors, people really like just like give it like so much like they just like treat it like it's like this holy stock. And I don't understand why. It's way too expensive for what it's worth. And I guess you could probably like call me a hypocrite about lomography, how it's all this shitty plastic film or whatever. But like Porsche 400, bro, it's just so like it looks too real. And with film, I think you want like, to me, it's like I want a little bit more warped. I don't want this real thing. And it's the same people who fucking shoot like E100 and they just want that just realness. Then go fucking get a DSLR, in my opinion, to be honest. Like, I don't know, if you're shooting film, you want, that's the whole point. It's just, it's unexpected. It's not supposed to be perfectly real. It's supposed to be just what you're making of it. And portrait is just way too, unless a good lab, like a lab that's like really like respective of you and your vision is kind of like treating it. I will say the greens on portrait is really good. But it's just like, why the fuck is that the most popular stock? The 800 I think is really useful. But 400, bro, come on. There's no fucking point.
Yeah. Okay, but listen to this though. Stay in a position, right? You're getting offered like a good money or it's like good connections with something. So you're like getting offered like a good situation. And it's like they want you to shoot like 5 rolls of film. But they're like, you gotta use this Portra 400.
Have to use only portrait.
But say, what are you gonna do in that situation to make it like better for yourself? Like, what are you gonna do to make the most of it? How would you like, you know what I mean?
So, what I would do is, I would really like want to put like a lens, like a fisheye lens on it. I don't give a shit what I'm shooting. At least I have that. Or I could take like my apparat and bring it there. Because I mean, that shoot kind of sounds like they really want me doing something traditional, right? Especially if it was like portrait. They really want me like doing that, but it's like, okay. Then I'll like send it, of course, like to the Find Lab, because it's like they know my style and stuff like that, and they could definitely get me a little bit like right with my scans, a lot more akin to like my style. This portrait is not. I don't feel connected to it at all. But I would have to like really just like make the camera work for me. You know, I'd really have to like really put my fisheye on there. And I wouldn't give a shit what they say, because it's like, okay, if I'm hired for this big event, or if it's like a really cool opportunity, it's still me. I just can't just be like, Alright, and I've felt like I've had to do that with art sometimes, which is always the worst fucking results. Not only the worst results, but the worst feeling. I feel like I get bad luck when I do it too. It's just not real. So I'd really just have to really just make my camera body like the star of that.
Yeah.
Not the film.
For sure. I guess you doing that for sure. I think you could totally do that.
Oh, 100%.
I think you have it in you.
And then I think it would give me a little bit like more love for portrait, if anything. That's kind of how what Kodak 400 was like when we shot for Bullet. I just shot that random ass photo of the dogs. That was like my least favorite film stock at the time. And now it's honestly like...
For all those photos you shot on 400?
Yes.
What?
They look great.
Even with the ones in the playground and stuff?
Oh no, that's Metropolis. The one I was like...
You put in a new roll during that shoot?
No, I used my Nikon 6006 with the fisheye.
But the dogs, the Apparat?
Yep, Apparat, Kodak 400 combo. Which is honestly a really underrated combo.
Maybe I should buy that. Well, maybe I should buy that.
400's really cool, yeah. I think also, one thing I will say about that, a lab that does not give you the correct scans and is not responding to you, and if they could really like fuck up your perception about a stock. Like Kodak XR 100 is a great example. Like people, myself included, like I would send that film to awful film labs, like that one in Kent. Like they did not know how to fucking treat that film. But that film, you want green, you want bright red, you want summer day, you want just absolute life in that. Like if I send it to like a fine lab, like I know that they're gonna fucking get me right and stuff like that. I mean, like, if you really want me to talk shit about a lab, the dark room in California.
I sent them film once. They turned out alright. Why don't you like it?
It's not authentic, it feels like. I don't know why I just have this like feeling. It's just not like, it just feels pretentious. Like,
but they're like the biggest film lab, aren't they? In America, at least.
They're definitely up there. I don't know the
Google,
stats.
like, getting film developed, I think that's the first was on Google.
It must be for sure. I just think that like, I'm paying so much money for like, not even really good quality scans. Like they're probably just doing like the small format, not giving me like these really juicy scans for what I'm paying for. And then the color grade just looks like, it's just like you're not treating the fucking stock with respect. Like who fucking cares about what I shot? Like pay attention to what that stock is. Pay attention to what the stock is trying to tell you. Like, let's say you do want to shoot like Portrait 400. You want to go out in like nature and shoot that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go out and shoot those greens. You want to shoot like a wedding with that. That's like classy almost. You will say about that. Or if I want to shoot like, Lomochrome turquoise, I want to take it to like a concert or something. Like I want to go to fucking Joshua Tree. I want to shoot like these crazy fucking like skies and all the trees look so fucked up. Like imagine if they just like fucked up that. Like come on, how do you fuck up like a crazy ass color film like that? You know? Yeah. And I don't know. I think like, I hate to like be that person, but it's like the lab that you go to changes your style. Like when I started to go to Find, oh my god, like I finally felt seen. I'm like, oh my god, thank god these people fucking get it. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And then when you just like keep going to a place, and it's any place, it's like if you like regular at a coffee shop, if you know, you're loyal, let's say like you get your car done at the same spot, you just kind of like, you form that relationship and it's a really fucking cool thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was going to ask you about the Time Lab, but then you just talked about it. So
I love it.
Shout out.
Shout out Pete. All love.
That was literally the next question, then you just answered it, so I'm like, alright, you knew I was going.
Classic McCoy.
Alright, I had another question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so say you get some film sent back, so you get the scan sent back, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever, like, color graded it yourself at that point, like, after you did it?
I love those plates, by the way. I love custom plates. I have, yes. And it kind of feels like a cop-out sometimes. Like, I kind of feel wrong doing it, and I don't do it anymore. Sometimes I might tweak the contrast just a little bit, just because I like more contrast. And with my scans recently, I've been opting for, like, normal contrast, just because I feel like I've just been taking a little more of, like, a different direction with, like, my stuff. Slowly but surely, but I'm not just, like, completely blowing it out. And, like, I kind of am, like, the person that, like, to choose if I'm, like, blowing it out now, which I think is nice. But still, a part of me is, like, I feel like I'm, like, getting the people wrong, you know? Yeah. But it's usually when I just have really shitty scans. I'm just like, oh, fuck, I'm just gonna go in and just, like, do my own thing. It's fine. Yeah. And I'm paying these people money, you know? It's not like I'm, like, redo this. I have had to do that before, which sucked. It was just, like, the worst scans I've ever gotten. It looked, like, blotchy. The colors were beautiful. This place, like, in, Cleveland or some shit. The colors were so fucking beautiful, but like the sound quality was so pixely, and it looked like my film had like these blotches on it. There's like these little circles. I was like, it's like someone dropped some fucking water on it. I was like, what is going on? So I was like, I'm so sorry, but can you please fucking redo this? And I even sent them, it was like a really important role to me, 2 of them. I was shooting my one friend from college, Dalmatian, in a fucking photo studio. She wanted like portraits of her dog. And then I shot one really close friend in college. We went to like this movie theater, the Kent movie theater. It's got really beautiful pink background, like bathrooms and shit, like beautiful tile. And it was on my sprocket rocket. I borrowed one. It's like really cool because you like, if you don't know what that is, you know, you just like have the sprockets like open. And it's really cool. She just like is one of my favorite people to work with like creatively. She's an insanely good model. I'm like, dude, you also pay a lot more when you have the sprockets like exposed if you want to like scan that because it's quite tedious. So I'm like, God, I just fucking dropped all this money on this, and this is the result I'm getting. That's not cool. Like, that's not cool, bro. And luckily, though, they listened, and I got some really good scans back, and they're very receptive. And I've never really had, like, a problem, I guess, with that, like, asking for more, which I'm, like, grateful with and stuff. And I feel like film has really made me, like, I wouldn't call myself patient at all, but I've definitely grown into it more of, like, that aspect of myself. Film has, like, really given that to me. And I don't even, like, we were talking about, like, the limitations of, like, 36. Like, that doesn't really faze me. It's just more of, like, I feel like I'm a little bit more intentional with my shots than I used to be. Like, I'm definitely still a point and shoot. Like, I just want my body to, like, feel. I just want to, like, feel. Wait, what?
Stand over here.
I just want to, like, feel everything. I want to feel the shutter. I want to feel, and, like, I want my eyes to, like, go wide but, like, narrow. Like, I want my focus to be my model. But I still want to see my camera. I still want to see the background and everything. I want to feel it. I want to just like have this thing and just like move through me. But I think I can only do that if I still have like a little bit more intention. Because like beforehand, it just kind of felt like almost like sloppy. And I feel like my style has like really changed a lot since I started, which is cool. But I never want to like just say no to like not being a little bit sloppy. I mean, with like tripod stuff, like when I'm doing self-portraits, I still like don't shoot with a tripod. Wouldn't like not in the traditional sense. If you had like a client, then yeah, but like I remember when I did not only the most recent one I did with like the ink blots, but the one I did in Lisbon with like the double exposure with fruit. It's like I'm just like fucking stacking my camera on like there's like paint thinner, there's like other random shit in my room, like my fragrance, just like stacking on it. And I guess I was talking about how sometimes I do feel a little bit careless with like the things I have. It's a relationship, you know what I mean, with your technology, and I've always kind of been like a little bit like, oh, just stuff it in there or whatever, but
yeah.
I don't know. I think definitely as I've gotten older, I've gotten a little bit better at that. And it really is kind of like a relationship, like you really just like build that up. And I mean, when I started photography, like back like when I got my first like film camera in like 2022, I just didn't even consider it a hobby. I was just like, oh, yep, I just do this, whatever, I don't fucking know. So my dad was just like talking to one of his coworkers, so I was like meeting him. He was like, yeah, you know, she does this for a hobby. I was like, wow, I guess I really do like this. And I never really thought I could just like get this far with just a hobby. But really any hobby I have, like graphic design, when I started doing like spreads, I just took like a random class at Kent. And that just like turned it now. I'm like, I have like my first client, which is like crazy, and I don't know, just like anything like that can like really like, if you just like something like that and you just like keep it like really just, I feel like if you like, once again, like that output, like you were saying, just keep making it, who the fuck cares? It's still never like this thing. When I'm like developing like that stuff, like when I start to like really get critical of myself, I have to like really stop and just be like, wow, I really need to like take space and ask myself questions and what I'm like getting like that. Because that's not how it should be ever. Whenever I'm making something that I really care about and that I just really need to do, you know.
For sure. I know that's what you mean. You really have stuff to do it.
And that's it. That's really the most simple.
Yeah. Alright, so how about this question? How about this? Think about this.
Alright, I'm ready.
You started doing the photos with the borders.
Yeah.
I know you said you started doing that because you sent your shit to the one place in what, Spain?
Lisbon. They have a lab in, okay. They do have a lab in Spain, so you are correct. But they're also in Lisbon.
So the lab in Lisbon started doing that shit for you. So why do you still do it?
Wow. So when I got my skins back in Lisbon for the first time, I was just like, because it was just a free thing. I was like, oh, okay. Because usually with places, you have to pay for borders.
Yeah.
And okay, it's fine. But like, I'm like, oh shit, you know what? I've never tried it. It's fine. I'm in a new place. Like, I've really been taking like street photos. Like this could be really, whatever, let's do it. And I was just blown away because I've always felt like my style, and it still is. But like I said, it was before, sloppy a little bit. And kind of just like, whoa, really intense. But I feel like since I started using borders, I feel like not only is my style kind of like simplified, but it lets this, like it makes me even want to go more intense and like even closer to my subjects because I'm getting this space to breathe. And that is something I never really thought I could like do. I mean, like it's different because sometimes like I'll do some photos and I leave a lot of room for like, let's say I want to do like a spread with it because I like to sometimes think about photos with like graphic design or packaging involved. I'm like, oh, this is a great photo, but like these would definitely be really cool for like a magazine or something like that. Like I'm thinking about the words I want to put on it. But I'm just like really like in my portrait zone. I can just get as close and intense as I want because I have like this like buffer almost. And I think that's like a really cool thing that like my art really like, I really needed that, but I didn't know how to like express that. And it's cool that even just like one little small technical decision can change like everything. Now I'm never going back. I'm always using borders for the rest of my life. I think it's beautiful. Shout out Frontier on scans. Shout out Frontier.
But you could do it with no borders. What if you did though? It'd still be good, wouldn't it?
Of course it would. I would feel like great about it.
It'd be good.
Especially like I feel like black and white could really benefit from no borders because it's like you're really in like getting in this world, which I think is cool.
Yeah. How much further do you want to keep walking?
You can keep walking. Can I ask you some questions about more like music stuff?
Sure.
All right, cool.
I was thinking on the end of my list of prepared questions anyways, so.
It's like we're connected.
Yeah, you do.
I did. All right, let's see. I guess we talked about a little bit like when you were making I'm So Lucky earlier. Just kind of like going through like FL or whatever, just kind of like just sprawling through like things you want to add. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that. Just like talk me through that process of just like when you're like really looking for something to add.
It's quick. It's not a long, it's quick. I'm just looking.
Mm-hmm.
Just click around and just grab the first thing that works. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I don't really have to put too much thought into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really like download new sounds too often. So if I'm always hearing the same sounds over and over every time. I know exactly what the file names are called. I know exactly what I look for.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly like which files to look where I want to like find something new. I know which ones I haven't really checked out fully, so it's just, I know where to click on.
Yeah, for sure.
And when I'm making a song, I want it to be quick.
Mm-hmm. Fast.
Yeah.
How long did it take though to get to that? Like when did it stop being like a slow process for you? Let's go this way. I like this. Sounds like really cool.
When did it stop being a slow process? It never was a slow process.
Can I go this way? Protect me. So it was never a slow process, and how is that? How did you make it, a fast process always, even when you were just starting? Because you were pretty young when you started, like, doing that shit, huh? Compared to other people.
Yeah, but it was, I don't know, I would just do what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever I wanted to do was just, like, quick. Like, I would just, well, before I knew anything, I just wanted to, like, do random shit.
Yeah.
So at first, I would just, like, take my laptop and just set it next to my guitar amp and like record through the laptop mic.
Right.
I didn't have a microphone. I didn't know anything about like microphones, like audio interfaces.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just like set the laptop next to my drum set, like vaguely sort of in the direction of my drum set, and record the drums as just like one track.
Right.
With the laptop mic. I was like, I don't know what else everyone else does. No, I didn't even know what people did.
And how old were you when you started doing that?
Like 13 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was just like, whatever. Like that's just how I write a song. And at no point did I think to like look into how other people were doing it.
Right.
It was just at a certain point I learned like, oh, well, I could just buy a new microphone and an interface. I could just do the same process but with a new mic and interface. Right. And that just made it sound a little bit better. Like, you know,
elevated,
infinitely better, like one decision at a time. And then when I find out something else, it's not like I like went into it thinking like, oh, in order to do this, I need to buy this gear and this stuff. Right. No, I just acquired gear slowly. Mm-hmm. Whoa, you're gonna hit. Sorry. You gotta pay attention, you're gonna hit. No, but I really was like, I don't know, I just found gear over time. And I've always just, I don't really care what other people are making, I just want to make what I want to make. Mm-hmm. So I never really put too much thought into like trying to like look into what other people have even doing in the first place. Yeah. A lot of people I feel like will always ask about like, and I've been interviewing, you know, since I was like 18 in college. Yeah.
And the biggest advice like my producer always gave me on the show was like, never ask like a musician like that question, where they get that inspiration from. Because I think people can really answer that question like who are you most inspired by, like artists, you know? Who's your favorite artist?
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes I think it can be like a little like redundant, you know? It's like, well, that's cool and all and stuff, but it's like, I don't know, what inspires you to like get up and like create, like do music all the time, even if it's just like 10 minutes?
What inspires me to create?
Yeah, like what is the drive behind that? But I guess the driving force or sole principle.
I don't know, it's just something fun to do with my time. I wish I had a better answer. I wish I had like a more cohesive answer.
That's a good answer. That's not a bad answer.
I don't know, I just like to do it.
So I remember we were talking about in November about, I guess, that principle where you're like, music's like going to the gym.
Yeah.
Like you said, like the 10-minute thing, like you can put in 10 minutes, you can put in 20. That's all you got, or you could do, that can like sprawl out to an hour. How does that help you in your process? And when did you start like developing that mindset?
I started really like thinking about that during the pandemic, because I was like, I really just want to like, well, during the pandemic, I was really just like thinking like I need to like, I wanted to take music seriously in the sense that like I wanted like real connections.
Yeah.
Or real money, or like real opportunities to do cooler stuff, because I was like so bored during like COVID.
Right.
As we all were, that I was just like, I need something else to do with my time. And I'd already done like stuff with like Clementine, like my old band and stuff. So I was like familiar with like playing shows and like booking shows and like dropping music and recording music and like taking stuff seriously.
Right.
But I was like, I have so much time on my hands. I have nothing to do. It's the pandemic. It's the middle of the pandemic. I'm like middle of summer 2020. It's
Oh
like,
god, it's that time to be alive.
it's like, I don't know what else to do other than just like work on stuff that I want to work on. And I realized like after like 3 or 4 months of just like, all I would do is work on music and then go play Fortnite for 2 hours and then go to bed. I was like, wait a minute, I just worked on 8 hours of music every day for 3 months straight.
That's crazy.
And I got so much better.
Yes.
Like exponentially better. I was like, what the hell? Like I didn't even realize it would be that quick to get better. You know, I thought it'd be like years of progress.
It's just fast.
And it was like 3 months of progress. There was like certain milestones.
Right.
You want me to talk about that?
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear about your milestones.
At one point, a big milestone for me was like deciding like I'm gonna focus on making beats only. So I'm gonna like stop playing the guitar.
And what drove that? I've always been so curious about that, because you've been doing like guitar and things for years.
So I've been making beats since like 2015, like about a year after I started really playing the guitar seriously.
Right.
And I would always make beats just like for fun, but I would always use just like bullshit like FL Studio stock plugins and like wouldn't really take it too seriously. And I would make like my friends like Dylan try to like rap on my beats. I would like force them to do it. I was like, I don't know how people make songs, you know, like that. But then during the pandemic, like in 2020, like 2019, 2020-ish, I started to like go on like TikTok or go on Instagram and see people making music, like rap music, that was like surprisingly similar to the stuff that I was like already making.
That's the best feeling. Yeah.
Or like I didn't realize that like other people out there also were like making something. I mean, it wasn't like exactly the same,
Right.
but it was like close enough that I was like, oh shit, like they're doing it and they have 100,000 monthly listeners.
Right.
Like I could like also do, like, you know, it's like similar enough. It's, you know, it's like, oh, I might as well just like lock in on this. If like other people are like also locking in on this,
Right.
I might as well just like take advantage of that. And like the path I was going on felt like no one else would ever do that type of music. Like I would listen to like underground rap and stuff like forever, but I didn't realize like this different type of stuff I was doing was like similar enough. You know this was, you know, I don't know. So that's why I wanted to really lock in on beats. So I was like, I'm just gonna focus on beats. That was like 2020.
Right.
Then at a certain point, a huge milestone, like within like weeks, I really decided to like sit down, finish every beat I made, and organize them in like a Google Drive folder, which I still do to this day, because like I have to, you know.
It's amazing. The process is like
But
after
like
6 years.
the idea of like finishing everything, like moving on from it, and then having like a system to like go back and look at it accurately, that's huge.
Definitely. I think any like kind of art you should really do that. Have archives for sure.
And then the third big milestone, I think, was like realizing that you could pretty much just DM anybody on Instagram and they'll respond. You can just like hit up any rapper and be like, I want to work with you. And they're like, okay.
Absolutely.
And, like, I don't know, it was like, I didn't realize it was that easy.
People get a lot of, I think people really take that a little bit too seriously when they just like, I think
Yeah.
asking can really just.
And once that happened, it was a game over. It was like, oh shit, like I'm just locking out this thing.
And that was fast. Once again, relatively.
Yeah. Gotta lock in.
Oh, shit's fucked. The Dutch angle. This could actually work. If we like kind of like stabilize it like that. Yeah. Here, go. I want to see it. Come here. Oh, now this is amazing, Sam. Genius.
And then the bar isn't like in the way. The bar's in the way for like us. I mean, it's
Really?
like, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Sorry, what do you want to ask me since now we're together like this? Anything.
Why don't you just buy a capture card to take your videos off your camera when you shoot videos? Like, what, you're taking it to a place and they don't do anything to it other than just scan it.
Oh, just like with my videos?
Yeah, they're not like color grading that shit. They're not like doing anything artistic. They're just like, you're just wasting time by like not doing it yourself.
That's when it started because I thought it was more of a process of like, oh, I could save time because I'm working, I'm doing all this photo shit, I've got school. You know, at first I was just like, I just want to throw it away and I just want to forget about it. And it's like the reason I don't like really develop myself or anything or scan. Because I do think it's a process. Even if it's like capture card, like eventually I'm going to get into that. Eventually I want to do that. But right now I'm just like, I just want to send that to someone else. Because that's like a thing I want to like really take the time to like get into. I want to get into that process. I want to like really feel it. It's like the same thing about like developing film. Like that's a whole fucking thing. Like you gotta be like really in your body for that. And I try to be with all my art, but especially with like, you have to be very careful when you're like doing stuff like that. So you don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
It does, to me it saves me time, personally. And it also saves me like peace of mind. And because it's like I really trust this place. Like I was talking about like regular mentality. Like I really love like, I don't know what it is, like I've always just had that, like if there's a space that's like really respecting me, like really understanding me, that's Find Lab, coffee shop, Bent Tree, Kent, Ohio, like soon to be Mechanic Coffee in Pittsburgh, like anything like that, or Carmencita in like Lisbon, Find Lab, yeah, like whatever, ARS Video in Ohio, which I'm like, that's like, I think it's gonna be really hard now that I just moved, like saying goodbye to like them, fuck, that's gonna be really hard because they've just treated me so good. I mean, like my first VHS, like with Bullet, was it. Well, like, that was my first, you know, I guess, like, that was the first, that was, like, my big project I ever did, and that was, like, a big thing, like, that's the people who's, like, they're caring about me, they give me, like, little discounts, because I keep coming back, you know, but it's, like, I'm really, again, especially since, like, it's, like, a local place, like, all they do is develop and, like, make, like, Super 8, like, videos, they do VHS, you know, it's, like, for weddings or whatever, and it's, like, a really niche thing, it's, like, I want to be able to support them as much as I can, and even when I go back home, like, I want to, like, have some stock ready for them. I want to, like, you know, keep, like, supplying this place. I just like, really care about them, and I know that they care about me, and that's, like, really cool to have that relationship.
They give you your tapes back? What you do?
They do, yeah. They always give me my tapes back. And I used to do it, when I didn't know, like, I had no idea they could, like, give me it during, like, with, like, Google Drive. They never gave me that option. Like, the person, like, doing it for a while never told me. And then this one girl started coming in. I think she's, like, the owner's wife. So I guess she probably just started picking up shifts, life's, you know, different. So it's like, okay, let me just help out at the business, right? And she was like, oh yeah, we've always done Google Drive, because I've always done fucking flash drive. And that was, like, a nightmare. Because I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to always bring my adapter. Like, what if I get my footage back? I want it now. I want to see this right now. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah. That, like, really kind of sucked, but it was, like, kind of funny, because now I have all these random flash drives, and honestly, that would be, like, a really fun day for me to just, like, go through all my old flash drives and just, like, look through them. I could do that whenever I want, because they're fucking, like, scattered everywhere throughout, like, my parents' house and stuff, and it would be kind of funny. I really would love to find the Bullet one. That would be amazing.
Bullet flash drive.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to look at, just all of our footage.
You took it all and put it on your computer, didn't you? Or did you just...
No. Because with flash drive, I never, like... because it was just always in the drive, then that's like, okay, I put it in the drive, then I edit with that. I don't think about it. I never put it, like, on my computer. It's like, okay, it's just under ARS as a file, whatever. Yep. So it's like, a lot of that stuff is just, like, kind of gone if I don't have the flash drive for it, which is kind of, like, sad to think about. Because now I'm the complete opposite. Now it's like, okay, everything is sent in my Google Drive, so I don't have to worry about it. Which is a lot nicer on me. And I think that's also why I still do that. It's like a storage thing. Because I've got, like, 2 terabytes on Google Drive.
2 terabytes?
Yeah. That's the word for it.
Nice. What else should I ask you?
Yeah, what else do you want to ask?
I could ask you, When you shoot a video on like a digital camera, what do you think would take for you to do that? What would it take?
It's gonna be during the fellowship. It's kind of like the plan. So
You're not gonna shoot like a personal project video with a digital camera?
that's what the plan is, yeah. Like we have these two big assignments. So one of them is like a personal mini documentary about yourself, and one of them is like a personal project. So I'm kind of thinking it would be really cool because I want to, make a little small mini documentary about just the process of being like an artist, like in the Midwest, because you have to be like scrappy. You have to work with what you have. There's not a lot of like honestly like resources in this stuff.
There's
It's like,
resources.
there is, but it's like
You don't have to be scrappy. You choose to be scrappy. I think you choose to be scrappy.
I do, and I kind of like it. I think it's fun. It keeps me like really thrilled. But I mean, like there are people who like come from like at least just like with families who really don't give them that resources and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or like you just didn't really like realize that you wanted to do art until like a certain age, and I've always felt like that. So sometimes you do have to be a little bit scrappy. I think you do.
I don't agree with that.
In life, yes, like things come up. Like you kind of have to just like put some shit together. Really? Oh, I think like that.
Everyone has the same opportunities. You just have to make it work.
Well, yeah, but I do. But then I kind of like did that by kind of being a little,
You don't have to, but you chose to do that.
But now I don't have to. But it's like, to me, I'd like, when I like started doing that, like, because it was just like a lot of, like, there was a lot of pressure on me to like be something I wasn't. Just like in my life, and I hate to like talk about that, but like, that's kind of where you have to be scrappy, in a way, to me. Like, that's kind of where it starts. And then because I was just being like so like frugal and just making a lot of like random ass choices, not like frugal in a way where I'm just like working with like shitty things. You know what I mean? Kind of working with like shitty cameras and working with like shitty like expired film. And then it's like it keeps building. It keeps building and building. It's like I'm glad I did that. Though, to like get now, because now I feel more refined and I feel like more like my choices can be more simple with like the opportunities I have. If that makes sense. But you can disagree though. Yeah.
And I don't disagree with that, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like just saying like the Midwest is like a place where you have to do that is like misleading.
How so?
Because you simply just don't have to do all that.
But some people do. I guess it's anywhere,
sure.
but still.
You have to be anywhere. You could do that in New York City.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can really do that in New York City, yeah.
They have every opportunity in New York. You can do anything there. There's no rules.
But also, like, think about, like, growing up in Ohio, I just felt like the opportunities, I guess maybe this is just a personal thing, like, I just never felt, like, aligned with the opportunities sometimes. And maybe that's just because I was, like, in my head about it, but...
I think my decision is you.
I guess. Well, good thing
opportunities in Ohio. I had opportunities.
Good thing this documentary is about my process, so... But I'd love to do a music video with, like, the stuff, because we're getting, like, these Sonys. What I'd really love to do is just, like, kind of like a narrative music video. I'd love to do, like, if, like, someone, like, gave me, like, an EP, they'd be like, we should do, like, a visual album, like, really, like, put, like, all 4 songs and, like, make a little story out of it. You know what I mean? And so it's just, like, this huge, like, long music video. That would be, like, the dream. But it's, like, for my personal project, I would love to just do, like, the song I did. Or, like, Eli made or something like that. It'd be really cool.
That's not one of my songs.
Or one of us.
Not one of my songs? You want to do my song?
The Sam Rubin personal project. That could actually be fun, but I don't know what we'd do, like, a story with. I guess it's, like, TBD.
You have to come up with the story.
Yeah, I'd have to direct. That'd be really fun. We'd get a crew on that. That'd be, like, a really cool, like, opportunity for me to, like, work with a crew. Because I've never really worked with a crew on the technical side, only when I did TV. But I was talent, and I produced. I wasn't doing, like, actual, like physical, like, boom or, like, grip or anything. Which I think is really cool. And also, a note on that, I think every photographer should learn how to model, or should have practice modeling. I think it's so important, and that's how I felt about, like, with TV. Like, I wanted to be able to produce, but I wanted to be able to, like, also be on television. I wanted to have those, like, 2 things, so I can, like, learn how to, like, really communicate better. You know what I mean? I think it, like, really helps. I don't know, any photographer should at least get a little experience to, like, really be in that body of, like, who they're talking to. You know what I mean? And I think it really builds, like, a connection. So, anything else you got? So maybe we could talk about just, like, working with, like, each other.
I hate it. No, I'm kidding.
How is it, like, different? Like, the way we work together?
What is different? I trust you more than other people do. I trust you more than I trust other people.
Definitely.
Because I think you were one of the only people that I've worked with extensively that was like already really grinding before like I got involved.
That's true. Like, you really met me in a like a really big grind season, like when we did that video too. It was like a really big like moment. I was like doing a lot of random shit.
A lot of people always want to work with me and like they're like just starting out on something. They want to like help. So I end up like giving them help and then like I'll do some shit with them, but it's always like it is what it is.
Right.
But I trusted you because like I knew you were legit about it.
I feel the same way about you. I think also like your commitment to things. That's when I knew. I was like, I mean, literally, like you said that story. I don't even remember saying that. She'd be like, okay, it's Wednesday. It's actually fucking snowy and icy out here. Let's come and shoot. Come on, we gotta go. And you're like, all right. You know, you're down. You know, and I think it's like a really important thing to have. I was talking to a friend about that actually the other day. He was just like, I just don't have it, like the do-it mentality. But I think all artists need to have it. It's like essential. What else are we doing, you know? The do-it mentality is just like, that's just a thing in life you have to have. Anyone should have that, but, you know, I really felt that way with you, like, when we worked together. Like, when that just, like, started, I was just like, wow, this is, like, a really good flow. And there was a lot of trust. Like, I really felt that trust, too. But also, you know, you pushed me to, like, kind of keep going. Like, literally when we were done. Like, we had this shoot, right? And I thought it was done. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, I feel good. But you're like, no. You know, you wanted to keep going.
No, I didn't want to keep going. That's not what I said. I said, are you absolutely sure you're done? Because this is the only opportunity we have to shoot. Like, don't say you're done, but, like, I don't want you to, like, be like, oh, I'm done, but then we go and look at it, and it's like, it's actually not enough, we have to reshoot. I just don't have to reshoot.
Yeah.
I was just trying to say, like, make sure we have, like, 125% of the necessary footage. Like, let's make sure we have everything we possibly can need.
But that's why it did push me, because that was the first music video I did. And I needed to hear that. I was like, wow, I really needed to hear my voice and be like, man, maybe I really am not done. Even though I think I'm done, maybe I'm not. And I think that's like a really cool thing to have.
For sure.
What else do I like about working with you? I guess I like talk to you about this, how like you don't fear like my intensity. And I really, really love that. Because sometimes I do feel like that with shoots. I'm like, okay, let's keep going. Like, try that pose. Like, come on. Like, let's go, you know? Like, come on, let's get this done. Like, my shoots are relatively fast, I'd say. At least especially with photo, you know? I mean, when you guys did, like, the inch photos, like, maybe you felt that. I don't know. But I've always, like, felt that kind of, like, I've never felt, like, that pressure from you or, like, kind of, like, fear at all. And I really, like, I think that's a really cool thing.
Well, I just like to work. I just like to work on art because it's fun. I don't want to work on art and like spend half the time standing around like doing bullshit.
Bullshit, yeah.
If I'm gonna be working on art, I'm trying to just like do it.
Exactly.
So I would want everyone else to be like, alright, let's just do what we need to do.
Yeah.
If we're gonna work on art, we might as well just do it.
Yeah.
I would hate to go to a photo shoot and the photographer is just like, click. Alright, so let's just stand here and chit chat for 5 minutes. And
oh.
Like, click.
And it's been like that.
I don't have time in the day for that, man.
I think it's fun because, like, I think I'm pretty good at balancing that, too. Especially when it's, like, with new clients, like, because that, you know, it helps, like, people get comfortable and stuff, which I've noticed. I never even, like, was doing that in the attention. I was just, like, talking, and I was like, da-da-da-da-da, okay, try this now. Click. All right, next one. But also, you know, how's your cat? You know, like, things like that, or whatever, like, anything to, like, kind of just, like, lessen that. And if anything, it's just, like, this natural thing. It just happens. Stuff. I mean, I like really like see that with like at least I saw that like when we were recording like first like Safe Zone Fire, you know, and I was just like chilling, hanging out, and like the way thank you, the way let me get you, the way you like recorded with Dylan I thought was like really interesting. I like really felt that as well. Like I don't know, I thought you were like really good at like balancing like yeah like let's talk about things but like okay, you like